Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my deck of panning update. I'm so excited to be back down in my office space. We have fixed up a bit of a filming background for me. If you didn't know, 2 years ago now, my home flooded the lower level, which is our basement basically, and there are still repairs to be done, but it is suitable for me to come back down filming here, get my filming equipment out of my bedroom, and I'm so excited to be here. Please let me know of any quality issues. We're going to be tweaking things as we go along. I just threw together a bit of a background. I have my softbox lights back, which I'm really excited for. So we're going to be having to tweak the audio a bit, tweak the lighting, so bear with me. And if you have any constructive feedback, definitely let me know. But overall, I'm just very excited to have my own filming space, and for the first time ever, I have a full desk set up in front of me to have all my products laid out, to have my computer here, my notebooks. I'm not balancing things on my lap. I'm so excited, you guys. I'm gonna cut myself off there. Let's hop into the Deck of Panning update. Deck of Panning is a game-based project pan that I created after being inspired by Books with Maddie's Deck of TBR game. I did ask for her permission to adapt this, and I think we've been doing this for like 5 years now, maybe more than that. It seems to be a favorite among the panning community, and I'm so happy that you guys love this project as much as I do. I will pop up what the game board is looking like for the month of June. I do switch this around every single month on/around the 10th of the month. Sometimes I'm just very busy. I'm down to 2 jobs instead of 3 for the summer, but I do still have, 3 kids. So we're busy over here. So give me some grace if it's not switched up exactly on the 10th. You can just send me a kind reminder, and maybe I would have forgotten, and that's okay. I am working on 5 items. I do have some rollouts to share with you in today's update. Let's get started. The first prompt I kicked off Deck of Panning this year with was foundation, and for that I chose to try and finish my ColourPop Pretty Fresh Tinted Moisturizer. I have been loving using this, and I hope you can see that we definitely have a window here. This has been getting a lot of use from me. When I updated you last, I had used it 14 times in this project, and since then I've used it an additional 12. However, I have used this product as a whole 63 times that I have tracked, but there is 1.45 fluid ounces or 43 mils of product in here, so this is going to take me a really long time. I would be surprised if I have this finished by the end of the year, but I am definitely going to try. It's what I'm wearing today. This is what I've been liking to wear to work. I do work after I'm done filming this, and it's just very fresh, very lightweight, and yet it lasts all day, so I'm very happy to continue working on this. Next up, I got a random letter generator. The letter that I was given was the letter Y, and I chose the YSL Love Shine lipstick. I had a 10 use goal on this. I am trying to finish up quite a number of lip products, but I don't want the rest of my lip collection going completely neglected, so I am satisfied with 10 uses for now. As of the last update, I had used it 8 times, and of course, I forgot how annoying that's going to be. And of course, it was very easy for me to use this just 2 additional times to meet my 10 use goal. So this will be rolling out. This is in the shade 150, and it's just a balmy style lipstick. Very lightweight, quite hydrating. I really like this shade, and actually surprisingly, I have used up a decent amount of this. I used it, of course, more than just 10 times. I had it in my collection before that, but this will be rolling out. Next, for a dethroned product, I put in my ColourPop Super Shock Highlighter in the shade Smoke and Whistles for a 20 use goal. As of the last update, I had used it 11 times, and I have successfully used this 9 additional times to meet my 20 use goal. This did have a pan in it previously, and I don't really think that it expanded much at all. I've used this highlighter over 120 times at this point, and there's still so much product in here. It's one of my oldest makeup products, so I just want to continue pulling it out into projects and have, you know, 20-ish use goal on here to slowly work my way through it, because I think I'd get really discouraged if I had a finish goal on this. That's terrifying to me, but I'm ready to put this away. It is getting too light for me as well, unless I put it underneath my foundation. For the prompt oldest, I chose my oldest lip gloss, and that is my BareMinerals Marvelous Moxie Gloss in the shade Trailblazer. My goal is to finish this as it is getting so old. As of the last update, I had used it 9 times, meaning 9 days of use. There's of course reapplications in there. Since then, I've only reached for it 6 additional times, which I'm pretty disappointed in, and so I feel like it has not moved that much. This is a very slow moving lip gloss. We are not quite at the halfway point here, and I have used it a total of 40 tracked uses, so it's definitely worth its money. I don't think they sell this style gloss anymore. It's not the most elegant of formulas, but I like it just fine. I do have it over top of my lipstick today. I'm just going to keep trucking along on this one. We are left with some hefty goals, and I need to keep that in mind for roll-ins this month, that I should probably have some easier goals that I can maybe meet in the 1 month time frame. Last update, I got the King of Clubs, which is a focus item, and this is really dependent on you. What were your panning focuses for the year? And for me, I have a list of 25 products I would like to pan in 2025, and I decided to pull in my Too Faced Cocoa Contour palette, and really I'm just trying to pan this shade Light Cocoa here. I am trying to finish this, and I've used it 12 times since rolling it in. One of you guys suggested, since that's the only shade that I like, I should just depot it, and you are totally right. And I think once I get to the point of actually needing to repress this, I'll put it in a different compact and be able to get rid of this packaging. But right now I don't want to risk ruining the small amount of progress that I have. As you can see, I have quite a large pan on here. I don't know if I remembered to take pictures when I rolled this in. If I did, I will put the comparison to the side. If not, I'm sorry, and I will take a picture today for sure. 12 uses since rolling it in. I obviously had quite a large pan when I did roll it in. I've used this palette as a whole 148 tracked times, so I've definitely used this quite a lot. I'm really enjoying using Light Cocoa to set my under eyes. That is it for the update portion. We are rolling out 2 items that had usage goals. We had a 10 use goal and a 20 use goal, and I need to keep that in mind depending on what we roll in. I'm a little bit nervous because there's not... I thought I felt something crawling on my leg and had a little bit of a moment. I'm not really sure how many things I can comfortably roll in at this stage in the year, but we will see what the cards have in store. I do have my mini cards. Once again, they're really hard to shuffle, but at least when I hold them up, you can clearly see what the card is because I do not have autofocus. So I'm going to shuffle these and show you the game board once again. The face cards stay the same. The rest of the board is randomly generated, and I do include a veto on the board every month this year, just in case. You guys seem to really like it. When you get the veto, you can kind of kick something out that is going to take a really long time. Which all 3 of the products I have left are going to take me a really long time, but they're all three products that I really would like to see a lot of progress on before the end of the year. So I think if I do get the veto, I might hold on to it for a different time. Enough rambling. We're going to draw 2 cards. We have the 2 of clubs and the 1 of clubs. Interesting. Did I say 1 of clubs? I meant ace. Wow, that is bad. Okay, so the 2 of clubs is a product you wish you returned. That is going to be really hard. The ace of clubs is a baby goal. This is perfect. This is exactly what I needed. I can put in a really small palette for no pan left behind, or have like a 5 usage goal, something like that. Okay, I'm really hung up on the product that I wish I returned. This is so hard every time. Okay, I'm gonna need to go do some thinking and I'll be right back. That actually didn't take me as long as I was expecting, and I'm really happy with the products I have chosen. So a product that I wish I had returned, I'm choosing my replica fragrance. This is from the garden. And I bought this in the spring of last year, but if you can see, I really haven't used that much of it, and it's because I absolutely love the smell of this, to just sniff it. But I have realized the times that I've worn it, I don't love to smell like this as a person, as like walking by other people. I've gotten like, not even that I have like weird interactions with other people, though I definitely have people being like, what are you wearing? Kind of in a doesn't smell so great kind of way. It does have a bit of a powderiness once it dries down, which makes it feel a little older than I want to be wearing, and I just don't love the way that I smell, especially after a couple of hours when I wear this. If I could have gotten this scent in a candle, I would have been obsessed with it. If my home could smell like this, I would love that. I love the smell of tomato leaves. I have tomatoes growing in my garden right now, and sometimes I'll just run my hand across them so that you can really smell that tomato leaf scent. But this is a fragrance that I probably shouldn't have purchased. So I'm gonna say that I like wish I had returned it. I don't really like to do returns just because I know it then immediately goes into the trash. I will rehome things before I would return them, even though I could use my money back, but whatever. I and saying how much I don't love to wear this, I want to use half of this before the end of this summer. I'm going to work, I might regret this, but maybe it's kind of strong to use as a room spray if I'm being completely honest, but maybe if I give this like a little spritz at night so that it has time to like settle before we're all up and about in the day, that might work. I'll give that a try. I want to get to the halfway point. That was a lot of rambling for that fragrance. And the ace of clubs, a baby goal. I'm stuttering now. I'm choosing my Natasha Denona Mini Nude palette, and I would like to no pan left behind this. So if I'm being honest, you know what? No pan left behind and 5 uses. I love this palette, but I don't reach for it enough, and that's mainly because of its small size. It gets kind of lost in the shuffle. I had it in my palette tray back there, but there was a larger palette in front of it for the majority of the time. I literally just put it out front today as a reminder that I want to get some use on this. So no pan left behind is obviously going to be super simple. I don't know if I've really shared this with you guys. Maybe like very briefly, but I have been doing No Pan Left Behind. I sketched out all of my palettes in my collection, all 80 whatever of them, and I have not used my Natasha Denona Mini Nude yet this year. So this will be an easy one to get No Pan Left Behind, get 5 uses on it because I do really love this palette. And I think that will be good for a baby goal. So speaking of baby goals, I really think that this is the only product I will be able to roll out for next time. I have 3 very lofty to finish goals, and there is no way I'm going to use half of this in 1 month, especially with my like hesitancy to reach for it that often. But I definitely want like a dent showing because I want to get my uses through the summer months. I don't want to be carrying that into fall when I'm wanting something with a completely different scent profile. That's it for me today. If you enjoyed my deck of panning update, please do give me a thumbs up. Leave me your feedback on this space. I can see a wrinkle in my backdrop over here that I need to fix. So if you have already commented that, thank you. I have seen it in my viewfinder and it's been bothering me. Happy to be back in this space. I hope I'm able to film so many more videos for you guys this summer, both because I have this space and I don't have to like completely undo my setup every single time I want to film a video, because before I was standing in my bedroom. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!